The ocean is a vast and mysterious place, full of wonders and dangers. So, here are some of the most unbelievable and jaw-dropping moments ever captured on camera at sea. 1. Giant wave hits cruise ship. In 2001, a massive wave hit the MS Bremen cruise ship in the South Atlantic. This wave was not just any ordinary wave, but it was a 50-foot rogue wave. The wave struck the ship with such force that it broke the bridge windows, which allowed water to flood into the control room. The situation was so dire that it almost caused the ship to sink. The moment was captured by a passenger, and the footage became one of the most dramatic videos of rogue waves ever recorded. Rogue waves are rare, but they are extremely dangerous. They are often unpredictable, which makes them even more terrifying for those at sea. The MS Bremen's encounter with such a wave highlights the immense power of the ocean. 2. Whale crashes into yacht. In 2010, off the coast of South Africa, another maritime incident took place. A massive southern right whale, which is one of the largest whale species, leaped out of the water and crashed into a small yacht. The sheer size and power of the whale caused serious damage to the yacht. The incident was filmed by someone nearby, and it shocked everyone who saw it. The occupants of the yacht were left stunned but miraculously unhurt. Whales are often seen as gentle giants of the sea, but this incident shows that their immense size and strength can be dangerous, even if it is not intentional. The footage of the whale crashing into the yacht became widely viewed, as it showed a rare and unexpected interaction between humans and marine life. The yacht was significantly damaged, but the occupants were lucky to escape without injury. This incident highlights the unpredictable nature of wildlife encounters, especially with large and powerful animals like whales. 3. Costa Concordia disaster. The Costa Concordia disaster happened in 2012. It involved a cruise ship that hit a rock off the coast of Italy. The ship was carrying over 4,000 people at the time. This accident led to the ship capsizing, and tragically, 32 passengers lost their lives. When the ship struck the rock, it caused a large hole in the hull. Water started flooding in quickly, and the ship began to tip to one side. The captain gave the order to abandon ship, but the evacuation was not well organized. Many passengers were confused and did not know what to do. Some lifeboats could not be launched properly because the ship was leaning too much to one side. There were many people trying to get off the ship at the same time, and this caused a lot of chaos. Some passengers jumped into the cold water while others waited for help. The rescue efforts were difficult because the ship was so close to the shore, but still in deep water. The situation was very dangerous, and it took hours to get everyone off the ship. The disaster was captured on film from many angles. The footage showed the fear and panic among the passengers as they tried to escape. People were screaming and pushing as they rushed to find a way out. The videos from that night were later shown on news channels around the world, making it one of the most well-documented shipwrecks in history. In the aftermath, there was a lot of criticism about how the situation was handled. The captain was blamed for not taking the right actions to avoid the disaster, and he was later found guilty of manslaughter. This tragic event reminded the world of the dangers of the sea and the importance of safety on large ships. 4. Maersk Alabama hijacking. In 2009, the Maersk Alabama cargo ship was hijacked by Somali pirates off the coast of Somalia. The crew managed to capture one of the pirates, but the situation remained tense as the pirates held the ship's captain hostage. The standoff between the pirates and the U.S. Navy was intense, but it eventually ended with Navy SEALs rescuing the captain. The entire sequence of events was captured by news cameras, showing the world the dangers of piracy in the region. Piracy off the coast of Somalia was a significant issue at the time, but this incident brought global attention to the problem. The rescue of the Maersk Alabama's captain was a dramatic and successful operation, but it also highlighted the risks faced by those working in international shipping. The footage of the standoff and rescue was widely viewed, as it showed the bravery and skill of the Navy SEALs in a life-threatening situation. 5. Waterspout hits beach. In 2013, a waterspout came ashore on a beach in the Italian town of Terracina. A waterspout is essentially a tornado over water, but it can be just as dangerous as a land-based tornado. The waterspout was filmed as it moved towards the beach, with footage showing beachgoers running for cover as the winds destroyed umbrellas and beach equipment. The event was unusual and terrifying, but it was also an example of the power of nature. Waterspouts are rare, but they can be incredibly destructive if they make landfall. The footage of the waterspout in Terracina became widely viewed as it showed the unexpected and dangerous weather event in a popular tourist destination. The waterspout in Terracina did not cause any fatalities, but it was a close call for those on the beach that day. 6. Deepwater Horizon oil spill. One of the worst environmental disasters in history occurred in 2010 when the Deepwater Horizon oil rig exploded in the Gulf of Mexico. The explosion caused a massive oil spill that spread across the Gulf, causing significant damage to marine life and the environment. The aftermath of the explosion, including the burning rig and the massive oil slick, was filmed from various angles. The footage showed the scale of the disaster and its impact on the environment. The Deepwater Horizon oil spill was a wake-up call for the oil industry, as it showed the potential risks of offshore drilling. The disaster had long-lasting effects on the environment, and the cleanup efforts took years to complete. 7. Great white shark breaks into diving cage. In 2016, a terrifying incident occurred off the coast of Mexico. A great white shark broke through the bars of a diving cage while a diver was inside. The incident was captured on camera, showing the terrifying moment when the shark entered the cage. The diver miraculously escaped unharmed, but the footage of the event became widely viewed. Great white sharks are often portrayed as dangerous predators, but incidents like this one show just how powerful and unpredictable these animals can be. The diver's escape was nothing short of a miracle, but the incident highlighted the need for better safety measures in shark diving activities. 8. Underwater volcano eruption. In 2015, an underwater volcano erupted off the coast of Tonga, creating a new island. The eruption was filmed by a nearby boat, capturing the dramatic plumes of smoke, ash, and lava as the island formed in real time. The event was a rare and incredible natural occurrence, as it showed the birth of a new landmass. Underwater volcanic eruptions are not uncommon, but it is rare for them to create a new island. 9. Kite surfer swept away by tsunami. In 2004, a tsunami struck the Indian Ocean. This event was one of the deadliest natural disasters in history. It occurred on December 26th and affected several countries in South Asia and East Africa. The tsunami was triggered by a massive undersea earthquake with a magnitude of 9.1 to 9.3. The epicenter was near the west coast of northern Sumatra in Indonesia. The earthquake caused the seafloor to rise, which displaced a huge amount of water and created powerful waves. These waves traveled across the Indian Ocean at speeds up to 500 miles per hour. The tsunami struck the coasts of 14 countries. Indonesia, Sri Lanka, India, and Thailand were hit the hardest. The waves reached heights of up to 100 feet in some areas. Entire communities were wiped out within minutes. Over 230,000 people lost their lives. Millions of people were left homeless. The economic damage was immense. Many countries struggled to recover in the years that followed. One of the many stories from that day involves a kite surfer. The surfer was in the water when the tsunami struck. The powerful waves pulled him out to sea. He struggled to stay afloat in the massive waves, but despite the dangerous situation, the surfer managed to survive. He was eventually rescued after being swept several miles away from the shore. His story is one of both terror and survival. The 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami highlighted the need for better warning systems. Many people did not have any warning before the waves hit. In response, countries in the Indian Ocean region have since established a tsunami warning system. This system is designed to detect undersea earthquakes and provide early warnings to coastal areas. 10. Ferry wave. A terrifying incident took place in Hamburg when a massive wave crashed into a commuter ferry during a storm. The force of the wave shattered the front windows of the ferry, causing water to flood the seating area. Passengers on board were knocked off their seats and thrown backward by the impact. The chaos that followed saw people grabbing their belongings and running for safety as water poured in. Despite the intensity of the situation, no one was seriously injured, according to local reports. The ferry was not full, and most passengers were sitting towards the back, which gave them enough time to escape. So, what do you think about this? Comment down your thoughts right now, and while you're down there, make sure to hit that subscribe as well.